9 of 10 people living, working in, or just visiting San Francisco travels down the city's busiest street. Walking, riding in a taxi, on a bus, on a historic streetcar, or perhaps pedaling a bicycle.
Or perhaps even below it, while riding Muni Metro or BART. Once upon a time, this street was covered with horse-drawn carriages, cable cars, trolley buses, and pedestrians. As an avid fan of San Francisco history, that's what we want to share with you today. A look at Market Street's past and some little-known gems hidden in plain sight.
So let's get started. We're here at the corner of Drum, California and Market Street, and this is the location of the California Street cable car. You might wonder why this short cable car line is here and why it ends here at California and Market, and that's because we're across the street from the Southern Pacific Railway headquarters at 1 Market Street. At the top of Nob Hill lived the Big Four extremely wealthy gentlemen who were the owners of the Southern Pacific Railway. One of them was Mr. Stanford, who chose to open this cable car railway line so that he would have an easy way to get to and from work. So next door to 1 Market Street is the Federal Reserve Bank, and we're right across the street from the terminus of the California Street Railway line. The Federal Reserve Bank in San Francisco is called the 12th Federal Reserve Bank. If you look on the front of a dollar bill, you'll see a letter. If that letter is an L, it means it's processed by the 12th Federal Reserve Bank. 12th letter of the alphabet is L. Hi, we're here at Mechanics Plaza, recently renovated by Public Works staff, and behind me is the Mechanics Monument. This was a monument to a man named Peter Donahue. Peter Donahue was the founder of the Union Iron Works. This monument depicts the 5 stages of Peter Donahue's life, from young man to old man. The interesting thing about Union Iron Works is it became PG&E Corporation. So right behind me is one of the Path of Gold lights, one of the iconic fixtures on Market Street. There are more than 300 of them. And they were installed just after the earthquake while the city rebuilt. This Union Gas Works decided to go into the electricity business and had the idea of providing electrical streetcars on Market Street, something state-of-the-art for its day. And in order to electrify it, these overhead wires needed to be installed on Market Street. The city said, well, if we're gonna have to have wires on Market Street, we want something nice. So that's why these special lights were designed, and it's still there today on Market Street. Here's a trivia fact. The cherry picker was invented to service the Path of Gold lights on Market Street, and still in operation today.
We're on Battery and Market, northeast corner. And let's look at this tablet here to see where we are. We're right here, Battery and Market. And you can see from this little map, this is the original coastline of San Francisco. This is really nice. This shows, this little table here has 4 interesting maps. This shows Market Street. Market Street was laid out for the first time at this weird angle. People talk about, why did they do that? So the city surveyor at the time was Jasper O'Farrell. The mayor of San Francisco asked him to lay out additional streets. And he says, well, we need a street from Yerba Buena Cove, starting in Yerba Buena Cove, parallel to the Mission Street, headed towards the Mission. He oriented this Market Street to point and align with Twin Peaks. From that orientation, those lines, that's how the rest of the city grew.
We're here at the corner of 3rd and Market Street, and you'll see something that looks a little out of place today, and that's the Mission Bell. This was the route that you would take from the Mission Dolores to Mission San Rafael. You'd have to take that trip by boat because, of course, there weren't any bridges then. We're here at 711 Market Street, and what business is here? 7-Eleven. We're outside 835 Market Street, home of the Westfield Mall, and we're about to visit one of the city's popos, a privately owned public open space. So after signing in with a guard, we finally made it in, and we're here on the roof of the building, the Sky Terrace. And behind me is the dome, the original dome of the Emporium building. So the Westfield Mall sits where the Emporium department store was. And when the building was renovated, the only part that was preserved was the dome. And you can see it from the rooftop here, as well as great views of the rest of the city, including City Hall.